Welcome to a world where stillness speaks volumes and simplicity whispers elegance. In today's video, we explore the fascinating beauty of the Japanese rock garden with circular stone placement. This traditional Zen concept has taken a creative twist, blending ancient symbolism with modern design principles. Unlike typical linear arrangements, the circular layout embodies wholeness, fluidity, and connection between nature and spirit. We'll guide you from the first outdoor step into a tranquil indoor experience, showcasing how each stone, plant, and curve plays a vital role in cultivating calm and balance. Our journey begins at the very entrance to the garden. Here, simplicity meets intention. The outer gate, crafted from natural wood with shosugi band finish, creates a refined yet rustic feel. A pair of weathered stone lanterns marks the transition into sacred space. Gravel underfoot crunches gently, heightening sensory awareness. The path curves slightly, encouraging mindful steps and subtle introspection. Already, visitors sense they're entering a different kind of environment, one that favors contemplation over speed and elegance over extravagance. Around the garden's edge, a thoughtful selection of evergreens and mosses forms a living frame. Low-growing sugi pines, Japanese boxwood, and Ophiophagon grasses add year-round color without overwhelming the space. These plantings help soften the strong geometry of the stone circles, balancing hard and soft elements. They also provide a gentle boundary, creating privacy without isolation. Carefully pruned to preserve negative space, these plants illustrate the Japanese principle of ma, the beauty of emptiness and the power of subtlety. A stepping stone path guides us from the garden gate toward the heart of the design. The stones are irregular in shape but deliberately arranged in a gentle arc, echoing the eventual circular motifs within. Each step invites balance and presence. Beneath the feet, fine gravel, raked in circular ripples, offers resistance and sound, grounding the experience. The pathway gently curves to slow your walk, nudging you into a reflective mindset. This is not just a route, it's a ritual. At the heart of the outdoor garden lies its defining feature, concentric circular stone patterns. Here, raked gravel radiates from a central boulder like ripples in a pond. Around it, 3 to 5 carefully placed stones sit in subtle balance. No one stone dominates and none feel out of place. These circles represent unity, the flow of time, and the interconnectedness of all things. The minimalism of this space doesn't lessen its impact, it amplifies it. Each viewer interprets its meaning through their own silence. Every rock in this garden was selected with deep intention. From rugged granite to smoother river stones, texture plays a key role in emotional response. Muted gray tones dominate, punctuated by occasional streaks of white or rust. Flat stones stabilize the composition while upright stones offer vertical emphasis. Most importantly, their circular placement avoids hierarchy. Each stone contributes equally to the whole. Together, they form a cosmic dance that reflects the balance of earth, water, fire, air, and void. In Japanese philosophy, circles are not merely shapes, they are symbols of harmony, enlightenment, and the cyclical nature of life. In this garden, circular stone placement mimics the enso, a Zen Buddhist symbol representing the universe and the void. The viewer is subtly invited to consider wholeness, of self, of time, of being. Each ring in the gravel, each arc of placement, echoes that deeper meditative wisdom. It's not just a garden, it's a visual koan, a riddle in stone. Raking the gravel into circular forms is both maintenance and meditation. Gardeners use wooden rakes to shape ripples around the stones, refining the geometry with practiced hands. These circles are not meant to be permanent. They shift with time, weather, and intention. This impermanence reflects the Zen principle of Wabi-Sabi, acceptance of transience and imperfection. By engaging with the garden daily, the caretaker becomes part of its breathing cycle, harmonizing human presence with natural flow. While visual composition is crucial, so too is the element of sound or the lack of it. The outdoor portion of the garden is designed to muffle noise with layers of moss, soft gravel, and dense greenery. Wind chimes in distant corners whisper gently when moved by the breeze. Water features are avoided in this section to preserve stillness. The crunch of gravel underfoot becomes the only significant sound, a quiet, grounding rhythm that accentuates the overall serenity. Occasionally, the garden surprises you with a sculptural feature, perhaps a low granite basin or a modern abstract sculpture made of iron or bronze. These elements are always subdued in form and placed within or adjacent to the circular stone patterns. They honor Japanese tradition while hinting at modern interpretation. The contrast of man-made object and natural form enhances the visual narrative without disrupting harmony. They remind the viewer, beauty can emerge when old meets new with respect. To encourage pause and reflection, the garden includes low seating areas made of stone slabs or weathered wood. These seats are never in the center of a circle, but slightly offset, so viewers do not dominate the scene. They are places for stillness, sketching, or simply watching light and shadow dance over stone. These moments of quiet attention deepen the connection to the garden and reveal subtle details otherwise missed in passing. Lighting plays a subtle but essential role in this garden's impact. During the day, sunlight naturally highlights different textures and tones of stone. By night, low-set lanterns illuminate the circles with soft, warm light. Solar-powered lights hidden within shrubs provide ambient glow without stealing attention. The circular stone arrangement casts long, elegant shadows that shift with time, making the garden a dynamic work of art that changes by the hour. As we approach the indoor space, a low wooden engawa or porch marks the transition. The porch is framed by two large stepping stones, forming an implied circle around the entry. A bamboo screen and stone water basin invite ritual cleansing before entering. This architectural threshold reminds visitors that they are crossing into a protected, reflective interior. The concept of circular energy continues here, not just visually but spiritually, linking the outer world with the inner sanctuary. Just inside the door, a miniature Tsubo-niwa greets us, a tiny indoor garden visible from the entry hall. A simple arrangement of moss, a single upright stone, and concentric gravel circles echo the outdoor theme. This tiny garden acts as a bridge, softening the shift between outer nature and inner space. It reminds us that even within walls, the essence of nature can thrive, given care, balance, and intention. Stepping inside, the flooring subtly carries on the circular motif. Natural wood floors are punctuated with stone or tile inlays arranged in circular designs, marking zones of tranquility or transition. These details draw the eye and foot gently toward focal points, encouraging a natural rhythm of movement. It's a tactile continuation of the outdoor geometry, unifying the garden and home into one harmonious design experience. The main living area is designed with large, sliding glass doors that open to the circular garden outside. When closed, these doors frame the view like a scroll painting, turning the garden into art. A central stone in the garden aligns with the seating space inside, forming a visual and spiritual axis. Neutral tones, low furniture, and soft lighting complete the serene atmosphere. This is a space not just to live in, but to be in. On one side of the living space, a feature wall showcases an indoor rock installation. Several large stones embedded in a shallow niche with fine gravel raked in spiral patterns. Subtle uplighting casts shadows that mimic sunlight. This art piece mirrors the outdoor garden, bringing its essence indoors. It serves as a reminder that tranquility isn't confined to space. It's a state of mind that design can cultivate. The indoor space includes restrained plant life, bonsai ferns, and moss arranged in shallow ceramic trays. These living sculptures repeat the forms of the outdoor garden, but on a smaller scale. Their presence adds life, moisture, and connection to seasonal change. They're not decorative afterthoughts but intentional companions to the rocks and architecture. Each leaf and branch chosen for texture, posture, and spirit. Instead of hard walls, the interior space uses shoji screens and sliding partitions to divide zones. Circular cutouts within these screens mirror the motif of the stone circles outside. Light filters through in diffused halos, casting patterns that subtly shift through the day. These partitions create fluid boundaries. Spaces feel distinct but never disconnected, echoing the garden's sense of open yet ordered design. At the heart of the interior, there's a meditation niche, an intimate corner with a round tatami mat, single zafu cushion, and recessed circular skylight above. This is where the design's spiritual intention culminates. Stones in a bowl of sand sit nearby, inviting quiet reflection. The circle, again, centers the experience. Whether used for zazen, reading, or silent tea, this space honors mindfulness in its purest form. A gentle water bowl with a bamboo spout adds soft sound indoors. Placed near the circular tatami area, it offers a subtle counterpoint to the rock garden's stillness. The circular ripples in the water echo the gravel rings outside. Carefully calibrated to avoid noise, it complements the silence rather than disrupting it. Here, water doesn't dominate. It participates in the garden's whisper. Scent is the invisible layer of the garden, and this design includes subtle aromatic touches. Tatami flooring releases a natural grass scent, while a hinoki cypress incense holder gently perfumes the meditation area. The mossy scents from the Tsubo-niwa drift in on humid days. Together, these layers create a total sensory immersion, deepening the garden's tranquil effect without overwhelming the senses. To keep the garden fresh throughout the year, seasonal elements are rotated, like hanging scrolls, bonsai in flower, or small stone shifts within the indoor gravel features. This seasonal tuning helps the space stay alive and responsive, honoring the Japanese concept of shun, being in tune with the moment. The circular arrangement remains, but what fills or surrounds it changes with time, much like nature itself. Over time, living with a circular Japanese rock garden reveals subtle emotional shifts. You may find your breath slowing, your thoughts quieting, your senses more attuned. It's not a space you use in the typical sense. It's a space that uses you to complete its meaning. Guests feel it too. The circular design fosters gathering, but also respectful solitude. It offers not just beauty, but sanctuary. From the outdoor entrance to the indoor sanctuary, the Japanese rock garden with circular stone placement offers a seamless flow of peace, balance, and reflection. This design isn't just about aesthetic, it's about feeling, presence, and timeless connection. The circle doesn't just define the garden, it defines the journey, turning every step into a return to center. Whether you're designing your own space or simply seeking inspiration, may this circular vision plant seeds of calm in your own life.